Here comes a man in a suit. It's a legend. It's Brian Cruz.
Live from Los Angeles, it's Hump Day and time for the Kruse Control Show. And here's our host, Brian Kruse.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Wednesday, November 5th, 2025. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home entertainment news. I'm your host as always, Brian Kruse. Welcome back everybody. Welcome to episode 399 of Kruse Control. That's right guys, we're going old school a little bit back in the day because we've been doing this for exactly pretty much 3 years. It took us 3 years to hit 400 episodes. We're almost there. And you know, you guys, Queen, if you're out there, you know what I'm talking about. Good to see you, Queen. Good to see you, Zombo. You know, Queen, we used to do the smaller shows. We're doing one again tonight. Happy to have you back and welcome, as always, the thirsty daddy himself, GR Weisz. What's up, GR?
Oh, another exciting hump day, Brian. My favorite day of the week.
Humping it up, GR, aren't you?
One or two humps a day, you know.
1 or 2 or maybe 3 or maybe 4, GR. How many humps does GR take to get to the center of his Tootsie Pop? How about that one me? Right, Pep Star, we let
as
that
many
be.
as I can, Brian.
TMI, shut it down, TMI.
I agree. We don't need to know that. What's up? Jonathan in chat. What's up, Zombo? Boo, back at you. Good to see you, Queen. Are you excited about tonight, GR? We're hit that 399 milestone today. It's crazy.
I'm excited for the next. Really excited for the next show.
The next show will be fun. And when I have time to plan it, we have to figure something out. Because there's some fun stuff happening for 400. We're going to have to figure out a big celebration this weekend. I think I'm going to push it to Saturday, I think, based off my schedule. What's up, Kaiser? How you doing? Welcome back. Good to have you back on Kruse Control. Round of applause for you, Kaiser. GR, I'm happy to have you here. Pep Star is probably fired up, right, Peppy? You fired up?
Right? Yes, I am. Fired up and ready to go. Let's get it on.
Yeah, guys, you know that we're going to have a great night tonight. GR, I'm happy to have you here as always, too. We're going to have fun, GR. You excited? You pumped, GR? You got that haterade going? You feeling like you're going to kick some ass, take some names, and drink that full glass tonight? That's what I'm talking about. Pep Star, good to see you, too, man.
The haterade.
Pep Star, good to see you, too. How you been, man? How's the Snickety Snacks going? They good?
It's good to be seen. Thank you for having me again. And the snacks, the turf's killing me, dog. They're killing me.
I told you, I'm still trying to get those organic ones from the best country that you like, but it's hard, man. It's hard. I'm trying my best for you. I do have those new, those Apple Snap peanut butter ones in the back. I know you like those too.
I love them, and I'll be snacking on a few later on today.
Get in there, Pep Star. What's up, Kaneki? You excited about anything special tonight, Pep Star? Anything crazy that you're excited about the most for episode 399?
I'm excited about 400.
It's coming because Pep Star, are you stretching the vocal cords? Ready to do your hot takes on 400 episode this week?
Man, I've been working out all week and going to continue. I'm ready.
Pep Star, I can't wait for those spicy hot takes. Guys, ready for Pep Star's hot takes on episode 400. Pep Star's fired up, ready to go. Good to have you back, Pep Star. Hope you have a great time tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, Pep Star. Also joining us back on Kruse Control. Happy to have here for this special Hope Day edition of Kruse Control. Welcome back from the show. Bring that red curtain, reveal himself, Mr. Jonathan McFadden.
Winning. I was banging $7 grand rocks. That's how I roll. Winning. I had one gear.
I do not understand how Pepe speaks in sound bites. Like everything he says is like, record that so we can use it later. There are maybe 5 comedians that I know of that it's like, oh my God, how can I make money off that MFer. And every time I hear Pepe, every time I hear it, what?
The frosted beard of Kron. I said it very
I
quiet,
have
but
no idea what those words mean.
I
I'm
didn't-
just saying I think Pepe could make you $1 million, if not more.
well, Pepe's a talent, man. He's a talent. He's a smooth debonair.
Italian?
No, he's a talent. I said. Pepe's Italian, right? Are you Italian, Pepe? I don't know if he's Italian. I mean,
He'll strike me as Italian. Maybe Southern Italian.
he might go Italiano on
He,
you.
he talks it like it is, you know?
Oh boy. Good to have you back, John. Then you excited about tonight? Happy Wednesday. $3.99.
You know, Brian, I don't know how many shows I've been a part of, but I'll tell you that 400 is a huge milestone. When you look at a YouTube channel or a podcaster, honestly, anything that matters, doing it 400 times and then continuing and having people that back you up on that, unless it's like illegal or gross, that's a milestone that you should be proud of. And you hit something big in your whole career here, man. You hit something big. And I think the real celebration is the next 400.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because it's gonna happen. You've proved your value. You've run for one of the biggest offices of the respected actor community. I think you're doing it right, man. So full steam ahead.
We got a lot to do until that next election too.
We're not going to only the next stop. We're gonna keep on going, and it's all because of you. So thank you, and bravo.
Thank you. I thank you for being here, Jonathan. It's good to have you here. It's good to have the thirsty daddy here, Pep Star. And Zombo said he's good at sniffing butts. Well, Pep Star can sniff a butt, that's for sure. Huh, Pep Star? I don't know if he's gonna like that comment right there. He might kind of lose his mind.
Kick more butt than sniff. So might not want to fuck with me.
There you go. Kicking more butt than he's sniffing, guys.
How did you understand? It sounds like he's eating a cheesesteak. What kind of butt was that he was sniffing at that?
Hey, man. I speak Peppy. I speak Peppy. Don't you speak Peppy? Don't you understand? See? Peppy knows. Peppy knows.
We need a Netflix special, Brian. We need a Netflix special.
I gotta
Or
say,
a celebrity death match, claymation, GR, and Pepe.
I love that. When they return Celebrity Deathmatch, which they are in development of it, that'll happen one day. Oh yeah, it's coming back, Jonathan. It's coming back. They're working on it. We've talking about that about 3 months ago, 2 months ago. It feels like they all blur together. But good to have you guys back here. So much going on. It's hump day. We're having a great time as always. A lot happening, but very quickly, guys, just off the top. Sexiest Man Alive has come again, guys. That is right, People Magazine.
Great to be here, everyone. Thank you so much. Great to be here.
Thank you
Nice
very
to
much.
see you.
Everyone's got a joke about this. Everybody's got a take. Well, Jonathan Bailey has been crowned. Jonathan Bailey has been crowned the sexiest man alive. And Jonathan Bailey, of course, is known ever since, he, of course, was big on the television spectrum. If you guys watch Bridgerton, that was a big thing for him. And in the past few years, we've had a lot of big people like Paul Rudd was the sexiest man alive, Idris Elba, Channing Tatum, Michael Jordan. You go through all the years, but at 37 years old, this British actor who recently just got even bigger, if you ask me, if you saw Jurassic World Rebirth, and playing, of course, the doctor over there with the glasses and kind of trying to be like the paleontologist we have back in the day. So from the original Jurassic Park movies, I think he did a bang up great job. I think he's a great talent. Sexiest man alive? I think it's just because he's so big right now. The traction's happening for him, and I think that's what it is. Jonathan?
I just had a quick question. When are you going to show the guy that actually won? I can't wait to see it.
This is him. I had him ever say, this is Jonathan Bailey, sexiest man alive.
He's the one that introduces, like, ladies and gentlemen, now the sexiest man alive is
He's the sexiest man alive.
who?
Jonathan Bailey, right here. This is it.
According to who?
People Magazine. They always do it over here, guys.
Now, okay. Oh, okay. Who decided that?
A panel of experts from around the world who come together and say, this man is the sexiest man alive.
There's no merit there.
What were they
whatsoever.
drinking?
But here's the thing. I'm not claiming to be the Neil deGrasse Tyson of male sexiness. Okay, I don't know how to give you a great answer that's poetic and beautiful and well articulated for every single question you might have. But I can tell you when it's a spaceship and when it's just a clump of dirt flying through our ecosystem. That is not the sexiest man alive.
Oh, damn,
That-
Jonathan. How
That
about this?
is, I mean, but that's a, it's not.
I concur,
who's
Jonathan.
maybe, but it's not. Thank you, GR. GR don't know.
Yeah,
But it's-
GR has an idea. I think GR give him a break. GR can tell you who the sexiest man alive is.
But I get upset about this because I was excited. You want me to tell you a name?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll
Let
go
me-
with Brian Kruse. How's that?
Hey, I'll take that.
Let me
Thank you,
open up
GR.
my OnlyFans. Give me a second.
GR's B. GR knows how to keep his spot on cruise control.
Let me tell you who it really listen. Let me tell you who it really should be, and it's sad that it should be this, all right. But I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I feel this way, but I'm telling you who it should be,
Who's that?
and it's not Chalamet. Although
Don't you dare
he
say
could
Chalamet.
win. He could. It's hold on. I'm allergic.
That's from
to
Jurassic Park,
bullshit.
Jumbo.
I'm allergic to bullshit. Hold on. Sorry.
And MSN says she's female. I don't find him attractive.
It's what's the guy's name who was Spider-Man?
Tom Holland?
There you go. It should have been him.
Tom Holland? I think he's not too young to get crowned the sexiest man alive. He's more like the sexiest boy alive, I would say.
He's
You're
over
boy.
18.
And nobody wants to call anybody a boy. Sexiest boy alive.
I ain't touching that. But no. Whoever that guy was that you showed,
Yeah, Jonathan Bailey.
he looks like the guy you avoid at the rest stop
Yeah.
because he might smell good, but odds are it's not going to end well for you.
Oh, boy.
So, yeah, no, that's not the guy. That's not the guy. That was political. That was
What
political.
did Pep Star say about this? Pep Star, what'd you say about this? Who'd you think about the sexiest man alive was? Oh, Tom. Yeah.
Oh God! Look at this! Look at this! What? I'm sorry, y'all. Like, what? It- thank you. Like you can go to Wendy's and be like, "Damn, that's a good burger," but you ain't gonna be like, "That's the best effing like wheat and beef and tomato slice I've ever had in my life." Why are we always exaggerating and making excuses for people that don't deserve it?
What about
by the
you?
way, congratulations.
Because it's Hollywood.
Yeah. GR, what do you think? Who's the sexiest man alive? Is it Jonathan Bailey?
I need to stop.
Huh?
Let me put it this way: I haven't seen one recently that I would categorize.
Right.
The Wolverine is sexier than this asshole. I mean, he's boring.
We got that on recording, right, Brian?
We do have that in recording, 100%. GR did say the Wolverine is sexier, just so we know. Round of applause for that. He's giving you a death look, GR. He's giving you a death look over this right now. He doesn't like when you say that he's plain vanilla.
Look at this man. How is that the winner of? Nope. I'm done.
I think it's because he's super popular right now. Jurassic World's massive for him. He was great on Bridgerton. People love him from that. His star
I
rating's
think
going
that
through the
the
roof.
panel was drinking a lot that day.
But Pepe. But
Yeah.
Pepe, you'd mount a throw pillow, all right. So I can't necessarily say that you know. Well, you know what? Maybe sexy means more than available to you. What's the What's the guy's name?
He said you mount a throw pillow, Peppy.
I love
That's what he
Peppy
said.
so much. You have no idea. What's the guy's name who was on The Office and the witch coven thing? It was Luke.
Luke.
A gorgeous blonde, beautiful actor. You acted with him.
Luke. I can't remember Luke. I mean, there was Chris, Evan Peters.
That's who I meant. That's who I meant. He played Luke on The Office. That was his character's name, Evan Peters. Why did Evan Peters not win that?
Because Tron bombed. That's why. Because Tron bombed.
Is he in Tron?
Yeah, he's the villain in Tron.
Well, I'll see that in the theater.
There you go. Getting Jonathan out, guys. And eyes, what do you think? Do you think that Jonathan Bailey is the sexiest man alive? Do you believe that? Or are you agreeing with GR that maybe somebody was drinking when they decided upon this? Let me know, guys. We have the sexiest man alive is alive and everywhere and kicking, guys. A lot going on. As always, we're going to keep this ship moving, guys. It doesn't matter what day it is. And for 399 episodes, we're doing this again. It could be a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday. In a week, there's always one thing going down. That's a lot of breaking news. All right, everybody. The very first thing I want to talk about is Hemmingway, guys. Ernest Hemmingway is getting a movie based off his life by actress and model Dre Hemmingway, who is actually, that is her great-grandfather. She's actually helping create a project about her great-grandfather. Who else better to actually tell the story of Hemmingway than someone from the actual family? It is based off the Hemmingway files. We'll follow the writer's last years as his closest friends, Ahe Hockner and Duke McCullen, help him navigate this deepening mental struggles he goes through, and also his strained relationship with his trans daughter, Gloria Hemmingway, and also the growing paranoia surrounding him and his belief that the FBI, under the director of J. Edgar Hoover, was actually watching him. So this project's moving forward. Very first time told that, I was talking to GR about this, like an actual movie biopic about Hemmingway. I don't think I've ever seen one before that actually works. I don't find most, I don't either, Zombo. I don't either, Zombo, but that's okay. Some, there are sexy mans out there, and the sexy men. Round of applause to you, sexy men. Round of applause to you. That's what I can say. And round of applause for Hemmingway. Project moving forward. Very talented writer, 100% queen. Son also rises. Farewell to Arms, For Whom the Bell Tolls, The Old Man in the Sea. A lot of great novels he put forward. His impact will always be felt, and I hope this also is in this movie. But speaking of someone else's impact that is felt today, serious note, of course, is the loss of James Trapper McEvoy, who, of course, lost his life. One of the IATSE members on set recently. Tragic incident happened on set in New Orleans area, filming production on Monday. This is tragic. Apparently, he was electrocuted, which is crazy to me. He was electrocuted on set, independent feature. He was part of IATSE's Local 478. And they're having pending results still coming from toxicology reports and everything else. They're still trying to find out more information. But the one thing that did leak from Deadline was that he was in a lift and hit an electrical line and was electrocuted. So
is that the guy from the show? He's the guy from the show who's the Marvel expert?
No. He's one of the crew members. He's an IATSE member. Yeah. He was
No. Your show. This show. Is that?
No, that's not Ronald. No.
Who am I thinking of that looks like that?
Jordan.
Looks like Jordan a little bit. Yeah, kind of looks like Jordan. I can see that.
Ryan.
But the project was called
that hit me real hard. Sorry.
Kill Me Now. The project's called Kill Me Now. They're gearing up. They're shooting. They're doing a lot of early on, setting up lights, getting ready, and actually gearing up to shoot. So it's really sad. So it sucks to see when we lose anybody. Of course, tragic accidents do happen on set. And my thoughts and my prayers go out to him and his family and every local member. Please be safe on set. Incidents happen. We had that guy that fell from the catwalks not too long ago. I think it was last year, working on, of course, a Marvel project, and he fell through the rafters too. So things happen. We have to stay safe on set, and it sucks to lose anybody. This is, again, we're making entertainment, and I hate to see anybody go.
Word up. Rest in peace, brother.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Nobody wants to see anything like that happening. More projects coming forward. Nobody Wants This, guys, is coming back for an official season 3. That's right. Officially season 3. We talked about before, of course, I love this project, not because I worked on it. Yeah, because I worked on it, but also because it's a great project.
Hey.
I love it because they're so great. Adam Brody's fantastic, amazing human being. Also, again, Kristen Bell, this combination, along with the rest of the cast. Tim's great. I love everybody that's a part of this cast. They're great people, and they're an awesome crew. Overall, one of the best crews in Hollywood. They're so fantastic. It's like Family Guys. And I'm happy to see that a season 3 is happening. Now, Erin Foster, who produced this, did say she's got plans to go up to 5 seasons. So if you're excited about this, it did pretty well over there on Netflix. Top number 1 for over 12 days at that number 1 spot, amassing 18 million views, getting those numbers up. Of course, the one thing is it didn't make as many views as last season. Last season got 26 million. This got 18 million, but still, it's massive for a show. That's a lot of people watching the streaming. I think everybody wants this, guys. That's what I'm saying. Everybody wants this. Keep that going. Come on, yeah, it's good. Keep it going. And they're going to keep making a lot of projects. What was that, Pep Star?
That was me. That was me. And I said, everybody wants what? What are we looking at? What is this?
The show is called Nobody Wants This. That's the name of the show. Nobody Wants This is the name of the show. It's about, again, an agnostic girl who falls in love with a rabbi.
Oh, pass.
Hey, come on, man. Check it
I'd rather
out.
watch Rachel Maddow.
Oh, well, check it. Well, there you go.
Just saying.
Anyways, guys, everybody wants this.
I can watch a lesbian with a beard and flannel any day of the week. I don't need to tune into this show.
I like how Zombo says nobody wants this, then why is it renewed? It's funny because
Megan Kelly did. No, I'm sorry.
you guys, but I will tell you this: when I first announced that I thought this was going to happen, I put "Nobody Wants This" renewed ? And people are like, "Yeah, nobody wants this renewed." I'm going to tell you though, it's done great. They're fantastic. I love this crew. I love the cast. And if you haven't checked it out, even Jonathan, the haters out there, when you watch it, you're going to fall in love with it. You're going to fall in love with it.
With the reality show.
It's not a reality show.
Oh,
Nah, they have great chemistry together too.
Yeah, yeah.
That's nice. It's
a scripted show. I worked on it. I double for Justin. Not Justin. Adam Brody. I double for Adam Brody. I worked for him too.
Wait, Adam Brody? Who am I confusing him with? I'm confusing him with Adrian Brody.
Yes, Adam Brody was on the OC originally. He was in the Shazam movies.
The Shazam movies where Shaq was a genie? Not.
No, that was Kazam, right? Kazam.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with that Sinbad movie that never happened. We can't hear you, GR. I think you're muted.
Wait. Shaquille O'Neal, you're telling me never played a genie?
Shaquille O'Neal did, but Sinbad did not.
Damn, not
Sinbad.
Yeah. Just remember that? There's a whole Mandela effect thing.
Sinbad was never the lead of a feature film.
No, it was a movie, animation joint, Sinbad.
Sinbad did a lot of work.
Sinbad, very talented.
Yeah.
If you got a 2-drink minimum and you're out in like Pacoima at one of those casinos, it's great. It's great. But that's not a leading man. It's Sinbad.
I like Sinbad. There was
Shazam's a whole different story, Jonathan. He was a superhero.
I can't say that with a straight face. I'm joking. I know
Shazam is that's a DC movie with where it's like Shazam's kids. He says Shazam, and he becomes a superhero.
It sucked.
Yeah.
Oh, GR, right to the heart there.
That was an animation.
It was Brian. It was terrible beyond words.
Oh, Pep Star. No, there was no. The Shazam movies were live action, but there was something to do with Sinbad. I think there was a whole rumor that he played this genie in something before, but it was more of a Mandela effect. So
I was talking about when I was growing up. There was an animation show called Shazam.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, was there? GR's like, yeah, too. I don't remember this at all.
Let me quell the.
You weren't born.
Yeah. Well.
Let me quell the Mandela effect for you in terms of Sinbad playing a genie, okay? It's not that everybody thinks, oh, he was in a movie playing a genie. Nobody's thinking that.
There is.
I'm just telling you, what you're recalling is at that point in the 90s, Sinbad, this comedian,
Looked like a genie?
taller than the normal person, always wore colors that weren't necessarily the standard. Think of it as sharing Steve Harvey's wardrobe, right?
Yeah, Steve Harvey's mustache.
He was a black guy,
And his
but he
hair.
was whiter than most black guys. He was super funny, but he wasn't on all the stations. It was kind of hard to catch him, if you know what I mean. Nobody thought this dude's a genie. It's just everybody looked at him and thought, this dude looks kind of like a fucking genie with the one earring and the whatever. And so whenever you see him in your mind, you think, clearly that's a genie. But it's not. It's a comedian whose style preceded him. Because when you see him when he's not performing, when you see him when he's not performing, I don't remember the gig I did with him. It was a long. I was 21, but when you see him when he's not performing, he don't look like that. And you're not thinking that's a genie. You're thinking
There is a whole thing. There's a whole thing, and they've actually asked him that. He's like, I never was a genie.
That dinner he ordered. That keep going.
He was never a genie, apparently.
California Pizza Kitchen didn't pay for that order. People had to pay for it.
Yeah, well, I gotta tell you though, never a genie. Nobody wants is coming back, and another project, which I'm not sure if anybody wants coming back, is more Oceans projects. But of course, we have the Oceans prequel coming to Oceans 11. We got the continuation of Oceans coming as well. Of course, the original cast is coming back for that. But the prequel series, of course, the prequel that's coming down has Margot Robbie in it. We talked about this before. Also, now we have the new villain. Guys, ready? Benicio del Toro. That's right. Yes.
Is that the Sexiest Man Alive guy? The same picture?
Benicio? This is Benicio del Toro.
It's the same dude.
Benicio del Toro has been signed on reportedly to be taking over as the lead villain in the prequel series for WB. Now, of course, I said Margot Robbie's coming on board. Now, Ryan Gosling was supposed to be the lead with her too. It's kind of like a Barbie reunition or reigniting, but that's not happening. Bradley Cooper's stepping in instead, because Bradley Cooper has been trying to work with her on a project. This is going to be interesting to see. A prequel to this whole series, we'll have to find out how good it is. The details for the plot are still under wrap, but they are saying the story will be reportedly taking place in the 1960s in Europe. And production is expected to start early next year. And of course, it's in Europe because they're not going to shoot here in the States. They're going to go overseas. That's all they want to do is take production overseas. So let's just write it into the story now and make it happen. What happened to Benicio del Toro? Did I pick a bad picture? Sometimes I pick bad pictures, guys. I'm sorry if I did.
Picked a bad picture. I have not seen a good picture of what's his name, Benicio. What an awful name. If he's trying to play young Clooney, then the issue is not the picture.
They said a villain, so they haven't said what the villain is, what will be. So we'll have to wait and find. Jonathan is not a.
He's not Clooney. He's the villain.
He looks like a puppet you left in the car. And you come back.
So you're saying he's not the sexiest man alive, and he should actually be the Invisible Man, because the Invisible Man 2 is coming, guys. If you like the first one, guys, 5 years. It's been 5 years since the last installment of The Invisible Man with Elizabeth Moss. And you know what? It came out during the COVID times, the pandemic. And so, of course, when it came out, people were like, well, how's it going to do? It actually did really good for that time. We're talking about at a $7 million budget, it made $145 million. And so the thing is, they've been thinking about this unnecessary sequel, Kaiser says. I know a lot of people might say that too, but for a long time, Elizabeth Moss said they've been thinking about that. What happened to her hair? I say, I don't know what happened to Benicio. For a long time, she said, we've been thinking about this. We've been going through it. It didn't come out for anything besides the idea if we want this to be as good as the last one. So they're spending time, taking time between Universal and Blumhouse, making this a quality project that deserves a sequel. We could have just easily churned it out, sequel, she said, thrown it up on streaming and called it a day. And I think people would have made money off that. But I'm so grateful to Universal and to Blumhouse to actually not do that and have a standard that is unusual in these circumstances, because usually they just want to make money and really wanting to be worth doing. So that is why she's happy. She said they got a great project, a great idea with it. They're moving forward. Still no start in production yet, but hopefully very soon. But guys, it's still very much happening. 92% on Rotten Tomatoes for that original one. The Invisible Man 2 will disappear one more time, guys. And you might disappear when the Ghost of Christmas Past appears, guys, because A Christmas Carol is coming. And we know, I was talking about this too. There's 2 Christmas Carol movies coming. There's 2 coming. Now you got the one with Willem Dafoe over at WB. That's a big one. I think that's a great. a great Ebenezer Scrooge, if you ask me. Willem Dafoe, that's perfect. And you
He's the
also
best actor
have
of our generation.
it's the best.
Oh
Willem,
my God,
man.
I'm gonna mute myself. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Keep going.
You saw Willem Dafoe in like a Man in the Basement movie over on, I think it was on Hulu. He was so good in that. And like he shows up at this house and he puts a cage down there and he locks himself in the cage. And then like the guy has to give him food. If you check it out, it's an interesting movie. Willem Dafoe acting his ass off. But Willem Dafoe is playing that Ebenezer Scrooge. But again, Paramount is also doing their own, and with Johnny Depp as Ebenezer Scrooge. So we talked about this before they announced Johnny Depp, but now we know that Sir Ian McKellen and Tremel Tillman have also signed on to this project. Now we don't know exactly who Ian McKellen will be playing quite yet, but the rumors going around for who Tremel's going to be playing is, of course, that ghost of Christmas Present. That's what they're saying, Christmas Present. What present? That's what the rumors are. Present, GR. Christmas Present. Yeah.
I see McCallum as more as Christmas present.
That would make more sense, I would think. But that was what the rumors came down from Deadline, that it was going to be, he was going to be, Present was going to be Tremel, which I think he's a good villain. I think he would have been a good Ghost of Christmas Future. But then again, all you're doing, like GR, you said, all you do is go, and you point and say, that tombstone. So like really, how much are you really doing with that? They're probably getting like somebody that's like 7 foot tall.
That character had no verbiage, Brian.
Yeah, that's true. Well, they might add it now. If you're going to be Pedro Pascal playing that part, GR, of course he needs a line. You need to see his face, right, GR?
Oh, they'll hide that ugly piece of shit.
That was a joke. That was a rough one. You know what? You know what's actually funny when I say that? I'm kind of surprised, not to double down and go back, but I'm kind of surprised they didn't say that Pedro Pascal was the sexiest man alive just because he's been so popular.
Ryan, you are clearly a straight man.
I mean, I'm just saying.
You have no idea.
It's a popularity
no idea
contest.
what you're talking about.
It's a popularity contest. So I'm saying, if it was a popularity contest, but you know.
And you know what? I would agree. Then it's like, who's the most popular? But popular is it's not in the title, okay?
Yeah. Sexy. And
You did not
sometimes
show us a sexy male in, frankly, any of the pictures this evening.
let me ask you, Jonathan, what part of the country do you find the most sexy males? The West Coast, the East Coast, North, or maybe
it depends on what gig I have and what season I have it on. Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I tend to lean towards the emo, like you know how the hair covers one eye,
Yeah.
and then maybe like that opposite eye is green.
Okay.
That or blonde stunt performers.
So definitely not
or motocross racers.
So definitely not those Southern bastards, huh? Because Southern bastards are coming, guys. And if you guys love this project right here, Hulu has ordered a pilot for the new drama based off of Southern Bastards, based on Jason Aaron and Jason Latour's graphic novel with that same series name. And I'm gonna tell you guys, this looks kind of cool. It reminds me of like zombies, but there's not zombies in here. It's not going to be like that. They're calling it like a tenacious military vet in a Craw County, Alabama area in search for her estranged father. When she finds out there's a murderous hornet's nest of organized crime running rampant, winning the highest high school football or the highest football coach is actually running it all. She's trying to take it down, guys. Those Southern bastards are coming very soon over to Hulu. And I don't know. I'm just like, this just sounds interesting. I thought maybe if Sean was here, he'd have an idea about it. But Southern Bastards, guys, you interested? I really don't give two rats' asses about that. I'd rather watch The Raven. This looks more interesting to me. They got Anthony Mackie, Pablo Schreiber, and also Ben Foster. Shout out for Ben Foster. Well, plus Ben Foster. This man does not get enough love. One of the best actors out there, I swear. I love Ben Foster. Based off a graphic novel there. That's what I was saying, Queen. Southern Bastards. You can check it out. But I will tell you this, though, too. I liked all three of these guys, and they do a great job. This production, it's a thriller called The Raven. Also, Ron Livingston is in here, too. I like him, too. He's also from, he was in Office Space. Great actor as well. And this project, though, is going to follow, of course, the character Faye Darrow, played by Schreiber, who was big from the the what's it called? The big Halo series, the big Halo series. A former Detroit cop turned hitman from New Jersey mom who was ready to walk away from his life of violence. But when his final job comes in, everything goes sideways. A volatile mob underling from Something to Prove, which is again Anthony Mackie, which I don't see that ever being a Anthony Mackie part, but okay. And a ruthless enforcer known as the Taxi Man, played by Foster, are sent to kill him. So we'll have to find out how that turns out. I know it sounds like Edgar Allan Poe, MSN, right? Or something like that. But I'm going to say Anthony Mackie as a volatile mob underling who's trying to prove something, I just don't see that being the right part. I would have rather seen, I don't know, Taron Egerton, or maybe seen, I don't know, Tremel Tillman.
I don't know about that when that brother has range. He has great range.
He does.
But it also feels like it should be a younger part, though, too. Like it should be someone a little bit younger, you know?
How dare you? How dare you? How do you
I'm
say
just saying. He's an up and coming mobster. Maybe, you know, I like Anthony Mackie. I'm not gonna lie. I do like Anthony Mackie. I think that he commits to everything he does.
Have you seen Gangster Squad?
Gangster Squad? Gangster Squad's great.
And look at the talent he was working with.
That's true.
That brother has range. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. I love him over there. If you guys haven't watched Twisted Metal, he does great, and there's a lot of comedy in there too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Such an almost good show, right? It's such an almost good show.
Like how Nev Campbell just didn't come back for the second season. They just ignored the whole thing. Oh, all of us look a little different. And it's like, come on, what's she doing? I guess she was doing Scream. So,
hey, Brian, can you put those three actors that you had up again a moment ago? Can you
go with the Raven, Nevermore?
Yeah, right. There we go. So when you look at these guys, the guy all the way on the right,
Ben Foster.
What's his name?
Ben Foster, man.
Great actor. Fantastic performance.
Yeah.
Forehead for days.
Damn.
I'm still
Jonathan,
stuck on the Sexiest Man Alive.
With that comment, Jonathan, I gotta send you over to Sesame Street to learn how to treat people right, because Sesame Street is coming back.
All right. Okay.
Sesame Street is coming
back. I had
back.
a whole thing, but it's cool. This is actually honestly more interesting to me than even what I was going to say. So please keep going.
Hey, can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street, guys? Sesame Street is dropping on Netflix for the 56th season. First time on Netflix, guys. And if you're a Sesame Street fan, you want to find out about Big Bird's been up to with Elmo. I got emo in my head now, Jonathan. Thank you for that. I got emo with that pink eye or that green eye. It's coming out exactly in 1 week away. They're going to drop this over 3 separate periods. Okay, Netflix is doing the multiple drop and release here too. 4 episodes, three different times. Get ready. The first episodes are going to drop. I know, right, Queen? Me too. The first episodes are going to drop next week on the 10th. And on the 10th, that's actually the anniversary for, of course, when Sesame first came out, November 10th, 1969, 56 years later, revolutionizing again, going to streaming. And they're leaving PBS, going to streaming now. And can you tell me how to get there? You got to subscribe to Netflix. That's what you got to do. You got to subscribe. And of course, if you don't watch that Sesame Street, and you haven't been learning, you haven't been growing as a kid, you might end up on the nation's dumbest game show. That's right. The nation's dumbest game show is coming. Fox is searching for the nation's dumbest person ever. Now, the winners are actually the people that get eliminated. If you actually win the game and end up at the end, you are crowned the dumbest person in America. That's right. And this is a big Scandinavian formatted show that's been mass hit overseas. BBC was actually trying to shop it around, picked up now. I'm going to tell you right now, the loser is actually the winner because you want to get out as fast as you can. Influencers to wrestlers, the comedians, the politicians will be on this contest. And the test and a series of physical and mental rounds all about things you should know. And Fox is calling this version of Celebrity Competition Series that flips the genre on its head for the very first time. And the goal isn't to win, it is to be eliminated. Launching in August, guys, coming out of 2026. Get ready.
Wait, you said the goal is to be eliminated? So if you win, you have to pay a fee?
Well, no, if you win, you're crowned the dumbest person in America. So you don't want to win. If you're the last person left, you're the dumbest person in America.
But there's no fee attached to that?
No, you get to be like, there they are, the dumbest person in America.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that are that on certain occasions, like when they're only doing their jobs, like casting directors. Sorry, where were we?
Are they fearsome? They're all fearsome. A lot of breaking news there, buddy. A lot of breaking news. All right, guys. Happy to have you here on a hump day for episode 399. They are fearsome. They are super fearsome. Now it's that time, though, guys. We broke it down. I've had enough to say. It's that time for that one-on-one, that mano-y-mano, one hot take ruler to rule them all. Will it be GR? Will it be Jonathan? Let's find out in those hot takes. Wait. Right, everybody. Now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time. Put that 1 man on the clock, and all my guests get that 1 man bring on all their hot takes on that latest breaking news. Now, can Jonathan or GR make it before that bomb blows up? I believe they can. But the question is, who will win? Who will be the hot take master? Who will again beat that wheel today? Only time will tell. What do you mean, nay, Jonathan?
I say nay to you, sir. Nay
Let's go with that
to
wheel.
you, sir. Because we have multiple people. We have a Brian, we have a Pepe, we happen to have a Jonathan. I think GR is here as well. We have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Look at my shoe.
We have 4 people. And you got
Jonathan,
on
you're
that
stuck
wheel.
with me. That's it.
You can ask Pepe. Pepe can do hot takes tonight.
Or if it was just you against me, I would concede immediately.
Anniversary.
I'm just saying I want the competition to be fair.
I'm only do anniversary.
Yeah, Pepe's only doing anniversary, so Pepe's not out. I'm the host,
wait,
man.
What was that? You only does what?
Anniversaries.
Anniversary.
Well, what do you call 399? Isn't that the anniversary of almost a big number?
Nope, you're not roping me in there.
That's the anniversary Eve show.
Figure it out.
As I was saying that, I was like, Jonathan, you stupid. Don't try.
That wheel.
Here we go. Let's find out who's gonna go first. Jonathan,
Right.
GR, head to head. I'm
Can I
putting
at
GR, Sambo says.
Can I at least request a sidekick? Because I didn't even take notes this time. Oh, GR, never mind.
No.
I'll be okay.
You'll be great. GR's going first anyways. All right, GR.
I'm gonna vote for you, Gur.
Is this gonna be the easiest hot take win for you ever, GR?
No.
No, it will not.
I'm not assuming anything.
You don't like the wheel, Kaneki, you don't? Oh, that's a wheel. Why not? Let me know, Conan. Let me know. Let me know if you like the wheel. All right, GR.
Real quick, before y'all do this GR wheel thing, hey, Pepe, can you just throw me the subject matter of the hot take topic, before I got to comment on it? Because I didn't take notes. Can Pepe do that for me? Is that allowed?
No.
Yeah, I got you, brother.
Let's get on with it.
Oh, he says he's got you. All right.
All the white
All right.
people said no. I caught that. Go ahead.
All right. Without further ado, GR, hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
A biopic for Ernest Hemmingway. About time. There's been movies about him, but not a biopic. IATSE member died, gets electrocuted. What a shame. Prayers go out to the family, for sure. Nobody wants this renewed? Well, I know our host loves that show. Ocean's villain cast, Del Toro? Looked like his hair was done with that electrocution thing. Invisible Man 2. Yeah, someday we'll get it. We don't know when. I'll take this Christmas Carol with Ian McKellen. Anything with Ian in it is going to be a great show. Southern Bastard sounds good. Raven looks different. I'll probably watch it because I love Mackie. Netflix Sesame Street. Keep on rolling after 56 years. Jesus. And Dumbest Game Show, what a waste of time and talent. Yeah. No thank you.
Great hot takes, GR. Woo! How's it feel, GR?
Thank you, sir.
Feel good?
It was a real bang-up show.
All right. Real bang-up show, guys. Woo! Great hot takes, GR. What's up, Jonathan?
I don't know if I can do this. because I didn't take notes as you were doing breaking news. I was trying to take notes as GR nailed his hot takes, but all I got was like books. I think I got like clowns, blank. I got like Christmas bastards and Big Bird is dumb. I don't know.
Yes, I think he said he loves Big Bird.
I don't know how to.
And Conan, I'm sorry about being chained to that wheel. I'm sorry about that, man.
I don't know
I get
if I can.
flashbacks.
I don't know if I can top this.
All right, Jonathan. Here we go. Let's make some dreams. That's what go. You're right.
Pepe, I need your help, man. I need story like 1 through. Pepe, give me. Brian's on GR's team. Pepe be on my team. I just need the story before I make the comment because I don't know.
All right, I got you. Ernest Hemmingway movie is coming. Here we go. We're gonna kick it off. Let's go.
Yep.
All right. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Come on, Jonathan. Hot takes.
Ernest Hemmingway movie is coming.
He's a great writer. It's a great book, not a great movie. Let's stop mixing our margins and our mediums. Keep going.
IATSE member lost life.
I don't know what the fuck you said. Next.
Rest in peace, brother. Nobody wants this renewed.
Nobody wants what renewed?
That's the name of the show, dog.
Oh, pass.
Ocean's Cast villain.
There we go. Now, if it ain't George Clooney, it ain't Ocean's anything. So bye.
It's my man 2 update.
I don't know what you said.
Christmas
Next.
Carol casting.
Christmas Carol. If it ain't Bill Murray, it ain't Christmas Carol. Next.
Southern Bastards are coming.
Oh, Southern Baptist. They'll make you feel real bad about what you did last night. Keep going.
The Raven is coming.
Oh, The Raven. Next.
Sesame Street. Netflix drops a new trailer.
Sesame Street. I'm going to say it anyway. It's okay. Congratulations, GR. Here's my big thing about Sesame Street. I always felt. Oh, thank you for the music. I always felt really bad for Telly. Do you remember Telly? The Sesame Street puppet? Telly? He was like the Elmo that was grown up. He had the deep voice, and he would always be so curious about stuff. And I will never forget. I must have been 8 years old. I'm almost done. I'll never forget. There was a ringing sound. And it was like ring, 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 ring. And he talked to a kid and he goes, "What's that sound?" And the kid goes, "What? It's a phone. What do you like? Just pick up the phone, Telly." And he goes, "Oh, sorry." And he picked it up. And I remember thinking,
Like
"Oh my
telephone?
God, that's the adult autism Muppet." And forever and always, amen. Sorry, I'm not being mean. I'm just saying it's always, whenever I see Telly, I laugh uncontrollably because I remember he didn't understand what a telephone ring was. I'm done. Congrats, GR. Nice work.
Well, you don't know yet, guys. It's not up to you, Jonathan. It's not up to there. It's not up to me. It's not up to the thirsty daddy. It is up to you guys out there. Vote, 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 and tell me who you think wins Hot Takes tonight. I'm starting that poll right now. Who's going to win? I don't know. Could be anybody right now, but I do know it's time for a quickie. Everybody has time for a quickie. All right, guys, this is that time where I put that 10 minutes on the clock. We break down our topics, a little bit more discussion of all the latest breaking news. Now, we got into some already. We'll get into more. I'm going to start that clock right now, and let us talk, and find out who's going to get this quickie right now, guys. Woo, I'm excited about it. Okay. Let's go over the panel right now. So first of all, I want to talk about this with GR. GR, you've been a little quiet tonight. I'm going to give you some time to get in there. So GR, when it comes to the latest breaking news today, the big thing that we're talking about is, of course, you said Hemmingway. You're excited about Hemmingway. Are you stoked about this? Who can play Ernest Hemmingway? Is there anybody in your mind at all?
No, I hadn't really thought about it. Any great actor can play him.
Yeah. Do you see like an established person or a new person?
It's going to be somebody established. They're not going to try to put this out there on some new kid.
You don't think so? Well, I mean, again, they're probably gonna have a lot of life to cover too. So I wonder if they do. So they always do this sometimes, where they have like, different generations, like a younger version, a middle-aged one, an older version. You think it'll be something like that at all? Or do you think it'll be like just like one person?
It could be. I mean, I think they could go that way. Play, somebody to play him as a middle-aged guy, and then as he gets older.
Yeah, that could be
I mean,
kind of
it's
cool.
written by his great-granddaughter who never met him. That's the funny part.
But she probably has the inside
He was dead
information, the
before she
stories,
was-
right? Yeah, she's hearing
She has
stuff.
stories, but that doesn't necessarily make them accurate. But
Yeah. I hope so. I think so too. But I also think though too, GR, there's all these reboots. I mean, we talk about biopics for a long time. I want to tell you, there's that Christmas Carol stuff. I know the Christmas spirit is coming around. I love Christmas spirit. Yeah, it's quickie time, Tim. And I got to tell you right now, there's 2 of these coming out. Is that confusing to you? And who is the Ebenezer to rule them all, these 2? Is it Johnny Depp or is it Willem Dafoe?
Depp.
Okay.
Yes.
You think Depp? You think Depp?
Depp I think Depp because he has the talent and the range to do it.
You think he's also thirsty, GR, because he hasn't been on camera that much recently? Is he thirsty for that spotlight?
Every actor in history is thirsty for the spotlight.
Jonathan, are you thirsty right now with that mouth open so far or what?
I mean, yes. I'm just shocked because I thought GR was joking. I thought when he's like, "Oh, totally Depp," I was like, and then he goes like on to support his argument with nothingness. Not against you, GR. I like you, but I can't believe how wrong you are.
Oh, GR.
You're entitled to your opinion, even if you're wrong.
I could not have said that better. But no, it's like, yesterday I went to a state fair and, I got to go up to the hypnotist stage and the hypnotist was like, "Go sit down. I can't hypnotize you." It's not that I wasn't a willing participant. It's that I didn't qualify. And I think that's the story when you've got Willem Dafoe versus Johnny Depp. They're both great and they're both able to enter the conversation and competition of who's the best. But you got to make one of them go sit down. And I think the one you make go sit down in terms of actors among actors will always be Willem Dafoe.
I love Willem Dafoe, man. But I would say this, though, too. I think Johnny Depp is a talent. I think he's been gone for a long time. And whatever he's got, whatever he's offering, anything, he's going to take it. And he's always does a great job whatever he does. He always does.
I got a text message from
Johnny
Willem Dafoe.
Oh, what?
Yeah, praising one little bit of my technique.
That's pretty cool.
It was well. I had a student who has since passed from a terrible accident.
No wonder you're prejudiced.
Well, that's exactly what it is. Because Willem Dafoe is blacker than I am. But this student of mine was in a scene with Willem Dafoe where this student of mine was on the phone and Willem Dafoe wasn't. And so the student of mine asked me what to do. His name was Kit. And Kit, I told him what to do. I said, "Here's what you do. While you're talking on the phone to somebody else, you look Willem dead in his eye and give opinions and commentary with your eyes based on what you're saying on the phone. Like, so you're bringing him into the conversation." And that's what he did. I know this because afterwards, Kit calls me and says, when I was done with that scene, Willem said, "Hey, what you were doing, that was new and different and weird and cool. And what was that?" And he goes, "Oh, my friend Jonathan of Project Talent Training, who's my acting teacher, taught me that." And he goes, "You dang right. And then I got to see a text that said from Kit, "I'm gonna have Willem text this real quick." And then Willem I guess it was Willem, "Dang right." I can't prove it, but it makes me feel good, so I shared it.
That's a great story, though.
Kinda. I mean, right? But there's a scene with my student with Willem Dafoe. But the thing is, Willem Dafoe is a much deeper actor than Johnny Depp. I'm not saying he's better. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the gigs that he has booked are deeper. They're less commercial and
He's a
more.
sorcerer.
What's that? I'm saying deeper. More
Yeah,
difficult. They're
More
more.
depth to the characters.
Yeah. There's more turmoil in there.
Yeah.
That's
I think
all
that Willem always, everything he does, he can normalize the most weirdest lines ever too. Like I was saying, I was watching that one movie with him recently, and he's like talking to the guy, he's going to rent this room. He goes, "Do you have a room where you could stand erect up in all day long?" And the way he says it, it's like, it just seems so natural, you know? But I'm like, it's such a weird thing to say. And so that's why, and not that this is the Willem Dafoe, like, you know, love you hour marathon, but Peppy, what do you think, man? What do you think about this too? Are you
That was
excited
too much
about
for me? I need to stop. Get
about
rid of me.
this?
Get rid of me.
Which one's your favorite, Pep?
Defoe, definitely. He's,
There you
but I mean, shit. Depp is a close second. I mean, they're both extremely talented. I just think I agree with Jonathan that if it goes according to a look, Defoe has it.
Yeah. I think he does
Are
look
we
more like
commercialized, or are we being
Scrooge.
artisans? Are we creating art, or are we trying to create money? I am arguing against myself right now because I'm thinking money. So let me again stop
You
talking.
could shut up then.
No, but I'm
Yep,
thinking definitely art.
yep.
I'm thinking definitely art.
Yeah.
Because they're both extremely talented.
I think they're really, Nosferatu, he's great in Nosferatu as well. If you saw him in there, Willem Dafoe is so good in that too. I
Did you
just
like
keep
that
seeing,
movie, Brian?
I like that movie. Yeah, I like that movie. I will say I wasn't a big keen on the mustache, but I do say that I did like the movie. Yeah, that was a weird mustache, weird choice. Him having that mustache.
Then that film won, because if your criticism of the entire film was a mustache, then that film wins because that was the only thing you could pick out.
That's it. GR and I know about Mustache Gate. He talks about Fantastic Four all the time.
Sound like the Fantastic Three.
Mm. There you go. That's what we say every time. Pep Star, who do you think's going to win the world's dumbest game show? Who do you think? They're going to put wrestlers in? They're going to put politicians, celebrities? Do you think it's going to be someone we like least expect? And do you think that politicians will actually go in there? Because that'd be great.
Pam Bondi.
Well, I think it's hard for politicians because most of them are the dumbest motherfuckers on this planet. And they're not, you know, that's not hard for them. So
wrestlers,
And
I
they're
feel
the
like
best
sometimes-
liars too.
The best liars, you're right. So if there's a lying game in this, the dumbest thing, the politicians might win. They might be the last ones left.
no, because I think we don't figured out how to see through all their bullshit.
Yeah, I think so too.
Are always the same, so we don't figure the shit out. We don't. Yeah,
What?
yesterday.
Yeah, it's a lot. It just shocks me though that they actually put this kind of game show online or on air. Like if you win, you actually lose. I bet people will actually run from this. GR. I can't imagine a lot of people want to be on this. You know, I don't think they will.
I think this is one that falls under my favorite saying, Brian.
What's that?
Billigaff.
There you go, guys.
I mean, I'm not going to even. I'll never watch it. I'd never watch a second of this. It sounds like a total fucking waste of time and effort.
It definitely doesn't. It seem like one of those Orwellian dystopian, like this is where the world goes right before it implodes.
Sounds good, man. Why not?
Because we have the Kardashians for a long fucking time. So.
That's true. That's true.
They're only getting bigger.
This is worse than the Kardashians. That's how bad
Brian,
it is.
Only getting bigger like those butts. That's it.
Y'all, Brian said and did the sign language for it. They're only getting, and he goes bigger. Like y'all see that? He goes bigger.
Bigger. You're not bigger than the Kardashians if you're only getting bigger.
Not at all.
Did y'all see The Long Walk? It was based
I
on.
still need to see that.
Well, unless you're talking about the rats.
Looks so good. Tell me
I
about
watched it. I purchased it on Amazon.
It's really great, I hear. What's up, wheelchair gamer?
It was magnificent. And in fact, I bought it it was $24.99 if you buy it and $19.99 if you rent it. So
I
you
think
might as
we've
well buy
gone
it,
past
right?
the 10 minutes, Brian.
We just hit it actually, and I was about to say it, but Jonathan,
Should
I
I
want to
not
see that
finish
movie.
this?
I want to see that movie. I do want to see that movie.
The
It's
point I
worth
was
it.
going to make is the acting of the young men. That
You've made enough
ensemble.
points. Let's move on.
Oh, silly me. GR talking about good acting. It does not translate. It's okay, yo. We'll talk about it later, Ray. All right. Very good.
Great cookie, everybody.
Oh, Laterade? Or
Wheelchair Gamer.
Haterade?
Haterade. Wheelchair Gamer, we're talking about the dumbest game show ever. That's what I said. We're at that point where we're like, the dumbest person actually wins the game show. That's what we're saying at the end of the world. But great quickie, everybody.
And I had a whole point to make and all of that, but we're running out of time. Let's
All
find
right.
out where we're
We
going.
do. Woo, woo, woo. We do have a winner, guys. Are you guys excited about this? We do
Congrats.
have a winner
Congrats, GR.
of Hot Takes.
By the way, if I win this, I'm going to finish my explanation because it was an amazing film that deserves it.
Guys, you have voted and you have spoken. We do have a winner of Hot Takes. Will it be any of these men? GR Waters, the Thirsty Daddy?
We'll find out.
How about Jonathan McFadden?
I think that's going to be.
Who's voting?
Could be.
You have voted, guys. And you have spoken.
A little too dramatic at this point, Brian. We all know what's happening.
I was banging 7 grand rocks. That's how I'm rolling. Here we go. Got me winning. Are you bipolar? I'm winning. Win here, win there, win everywhere.
Wow, I am grateful. I'm grateful. And so I'm going to take a moment and say the 8 seconds. The actors in that. Shut up, GR. This is my win. Shut up. The actors in that film, The Long Walk,
Didn't say a word.
did such a magnificent job of portraying the urgency through every single step that they took and the camaraderie just with a single look. I think if you're an acting student and you want to see like, okay, what's the latest, greatest example of magnificent acting? I'm sure there's a lot out there, but one of them that you can look at is The Long Walk. These gentlemen, young men, all in their teens or 20s, are magnificent. So look at those people. They will be your movie stars of tomorrow.
And they could possibly be one of the sexiest men alive someday.
Yeah!
All of them.
Yeah!
All of them are better. The guy you showed looked like one of those. Remember those trolls with the hair where you could like split the hair and you're like, oh, look, the hair stays. It was like if you cut the hair, if you cut the only thing that matters off that thing, that was the guy that you picked. Pick any of those young men and they'd win.
Well, I gotta say, great hot takes, Jonathan. Congratulations.
I love how I've started to thank you, Brian. I've started to learn what your segues are. When Brian says, well, I gotta say, that means the new subject is approaching.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just trying to say that I do appreciate everything you do. I did great hot takes across the board, guys. Great hot takes. Got to keep this shit moving because a big movie comes out this weekend. Predator Badlands is dropping. The director himself did talk about it and said, yes, guys, there is a crossover. Alien versus Predator. Can we talk about that? We did do that before, Jonathan. But people have been screaming, they've been asking, they've been wanting more Alien vs. Predator ever since this whole Alien franchise has gotten rebooted. Now that Predator's coming back to with Predator Badlands, everyone's excited. Prey did really great. Then I've been seeing the traction, the movement, the grind, the need, the want, the aliens in the rubber suit, and of course that Predator. They want Arnold back. They want everybody back. They want him back. Now, of course, Dan Trachtenberger, who did that Prey movie, also was spearheading behind as producer on, of course, this new Alien, I should say Predator Badlands that is dropping this weekend, which I can't wait to see, guys. I keep hearing great things about it, especially for a PG-13 movie, which people were mad about at first. It's getting some good traction online. So hopefully it's good. I hope it's great. I really want to see a great Predator movie. If it's not, I'll give it a womp womp. I'll be like, it sucks, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to go check it out. Coming out this weekend. But the thing is, though, the director came forward and explaining that we're actually hinting at and leading towards that Alien vs. Predator crossover again, but not like we had it before in the past. And for the past, it was all about selling, of course, what was it, action figures, just to smash those two action figures together. And that is what that was all about, of course. Like Mortal Kombat, put them in there and like finish them and fight. And he would say Badlands is the crossover beginning that a lot of people don't know about, but it all ties into Alien Earth. Alien Earth, and of course, a Yutani Corporation. If you guys watch Alien Earth, there's synths in there, right? And the synths are like half human hybrid, robot hybrid. They're bringing people together. And that the actual character played by Elle Fanning is a synth coming from that same corporation. And they keep talking about that. And of course, on Alien Earth, you had all the synth there fighting the aliens. So the idea is to now establish Prey, or establish Predator over here. We got the Alien franchise established, and now they're going to start to come together. So do people want to see that? Do they not want to see that? I'd see a trailer at least. 100% Queen. I want to see a trailer when they actually get to it. But the idea is to lead towards that. Now he's saying not for certain a big like smash them, rash them, beat up thing, but more or less a subtle bring them together, collide their worlds, and they actually have a collision at one point. Not to make the whole like Alien V. All like they weren't the best. I saw the first one. I don't think I ever saw the second one. I thought about it, but maybe I'll go back and watch that now. Are they demons? No, they're not. They're all, I mean, think about it there, Conan. They're both aliens. I mean, the alien, of course, the xenomorph is just the scarier creature version of an alien. And of course, the predator is that other alien that wears all the suit and armor that in the old franchise, they hunted the aliens. It was like they made a different creature for an apex crater they wanted to hype. I don't think it's a good idea. Let it be alien alone. Welcome, David Campbell. I agree. I mean, I feel like you could have the hints and like actually establish it that way, but to make that actual like rock'em sock'em robot version, I don't know if people will go out to see that like they used to. I just don't know. GR, come on, man. Thirsty Daddy. What do you think? Do you want to see that rock'em sock'em robot alien versus predator? Again, trying to fight each other. They're trying to take each other out.
No.
One collision, rule them all.
No, Brian. Brian, stop the question. The answer is no. I have nothing to do with the aliens.
Come on. How about the predators, GR? How about the predators?
Them I like.
I know you like Elle Fanning, though, and she plays a synth in that movie. You've said before you think she's a massive talent. So what do you think about her coming in this franchise, though?
Yes, Steve.
Depends what she's going to... If she's playing if she's one of those aliens,
Yeah.
I want nothing to fucking do with her.
Well, she's not an alien. She's a synth. She's like a human robot kind of hybrid.
Yeah,
that's the idea.
catch up, GR. Catch up. Come on. She's a
robot.
robot.
Just
hybrid.
synth.
Well, whatever.
Right. I know.
You
It was
asked
a
me
long
about...
time ago. It was a long time ago.
Yes. Okay, leave GR alone.
That's me speaking Italian to you, Jonathan.
Okay, because Jonathan seems absolutely uninterested in this. Pep Star, are you excited about this at all? Do you want to see some Alien v Predator come together again? Okay. Super crazy. No one is asking for this. MSN says, Pepstar, you know this too, is that they've been talking to, nobody wants this. I want you guys to say that. They've been actually talking, it's already been done twice. They did two of them. Pepstar, they're actually talking to Arnold Schwarzenegger about coming back too, to again, reprise his role from the first Predator as I think it's Duke. It's having him come back too. You think that would be good to see? Are they Alien versus Predator versus Arnold? What do you think about that? Pep Star's not about that either. Nope. Not about that.
Told ya.
Yeah. They can AI him. There we go. Conan knows. Conan, what do you think? Do you want to see Arnold fight some aliens, some predators? Come on, man. What do you think? I think Conan would want that. What do you think? Come on, Jonathan. There's got to be a world where this is a
I think
success.
what it comes down
Great
to is
success.
this. They already designed the popcorn buckets, so they
They do.
got to do something, right? Because
Yep.
they already got the buckets out there. I think the issue is the executives are thinking, oh, everyone's going to love this because everyone's as tuned in as we are. The executives know who Predator is, they know what Alien stands for, and they think, wouldn't it be massive if they come together? But the truth is, the movie going quote unquote public doesn't know who Predator is outside of the Fortnite skin, and they don't care who Alien is, while Avi Loeb and Neil deGrasse Tyson are talking about AV 301, whatever it is, that's coming through our
The meteor.
atmosphere.
The meteor.
Right. So nobody
Comet.
cares about what's happening in the movie. What we care about is, will there be blood? And we don't want green blood. We want red blood. Will there be red blood and carnage and popcorn buckets that are affordable that will one day turn into collectibles? Or can we download and or stream from our homes? That's what we care about. And these executives are missing the entire point.
It happens, though. They do miss the entire point. And you know what? David Campbell agreed with you too, Jonathan. David Campbell said, yes, I agree. And he also said, oh, God, no, let them stay irrelevant. I think, though, that the Alien franchise, I think this wouldn't be even a conversation, but Prey did really great. And that was a direct-to-Hulu movie. It was mostly a lot of subtitles. It was back in the, we're going back in the day about Native Americans versus the Predator. And because that did well, now we're branching out. We're trying again. And that's what Trachtenberg did with that. He made it different. He changed the storyline. He made it its own kind of, again, whole different story we used to do with Predator. But then Alien Earth launched the franchise again. Mass numbers on FX. People are loving that show. That's coming back for a second season. Like that's they think about the money. Collide the worlds again.
You're getting so excited. Do you remember?
I'm always excited.
I know you are. Do you remember the very, very first Alien versus Predator movie? Around what year was
It was
that?
horrible. It was probably around 2003, 2004, maybe.
So would you say, even if you're a handful of years off, it was at least around 2 decades?
It was a long time ago. Yes,
Okay.
easily. 2004. Look at that. Yes.
Are you talking
August-
to me with all
August
that,
13th.
that celebratory?
Yep, I am. August 13th, 2004.
Cool. Great. So what I'm saying to you is this. As great a movie as it was back then in the theater, which I saw in the theater, if you were to watch that
Horrible.
exact movie, well, it was fun. It was a popcorn movie. It deserved the bucket.
It's like Jason versus Freddy.
It's exactly that. If you were to watch that at home now, you would still finish the movie, but it might take you 2 days. Right? And my point is this. They built merch around it, and that's great. That's great. And honestly, I love that we can have more actors working right now. We are literally I'm almost done, I swear, GR. The golden age. We're pretty much in the golden age of television right now. There are more actors working today than there ever have been. Look it up. There are.
There's a lot of actors.
Between Tubi and Netflix and Amazon Prime. I don't know why Tubi was the first choice, but there are a lot of streaming services and things going on. I think what's going to happen is either we start creating great content or we start dying. And we're not there yet. And
Nope.
this is proof.
Yeah.
But it also reminds us when you're watching something really shitty, it reminds you that, you know what? This could have and should have been better.
They should have.
And that will start manifesting, that mindset. It will start manifesting and spreading amongst the people who no longer have to choose what it is they want to watch based on availability or locale.
Well, they're going to have the AI Netflix, Jonathan, that'll just create whatever they want. So there's AI Netflix. Say, I want to see Alien versus Predator versus The Evil Dead, and I'm going to get all of it right now. So
Great,
that's
as long
where
as
that's
they're
going.
paying, as long as they're paying, and every actor who's
There's lots of YouTube
available
clean.
that season in Netflix is paid.
Yeah, pay the
Based
people.
on their usage being used, whether they're leads or background, pay those actors, then keep doing that because you never know. You as an actor might be in 995,000 AI generated features, and maybe you're making 348 grand that year.
I do love I do
in.
love what MSN said. That was like, she was like that. You know, there's
She said what? GR, I think we lost him.
It's a secret.
you guys there?
Oh, now he's back. Yeah,
I said Freddy vs. Jason was a masterpiece compared to Alien vs. Predator. So I kind of believe that. But I can't remember Freddy Alien vs. Predator anymore. I have to go back and watch it. I want to see, but I remember not being that satisfied by it so much. The next one, I was like, whatever. But, you know, I feel like this is the trajectory they think. They're growing. They're like, oh, we're building storylines. It's almost a matter of time until they collide one more time. I'm going to watch Predator over the weekend, Badlands, and I'll tell you guys how much of a crossover there actually is, where it's going, will it lead in. If you guys watch it too, tune in on Monday. We'll talk about it, guys. But I'm going to tell you right now, they want to do a crossover. Will it happen? Will it be that big rubber smash hit? We'll find out very soon. But the biggest smash hit I can talk about over the 90s was, of course, the Mummy series, guys. Brendan Fraser. Of course, we had also, again, Rachel Weisz coming back one more time, officially signed on today to come back for the Mummy 4. So get ready, guys. Get rocked. Get loaded. That leads me to our featured story of the night. Guys, I'm going to tell you, we're talking about nostalgia bait here right now, but I love the Mummy movies, the first one and the second one. I kind of forget about the third one sometimes. The third one wasn't that great with his sons growing up.
The third one was terrible.
Yeah, GR, it wasn't the best movie. If we could just avoid that movie and go from like 2 to this new one, I'd be super excited. But I know they're going to still tie it in sometime. And I know we had Jet Li, which is a great talent in that movie, but just didn't connect the way that I wanted to. You hate monsters.
Li was in
Take them down.
Mummy. Sorry.
He was like the villain. He was like the villain in the last one. He was like the main villain. And it was like the Emperor or something. I don't know. I can't remember the name of it. It's a very forgettable movie. Of course, the second one and the first one are great, but the third one's very forgettable. If you guys love it, I'm sorry. Let me know why I should love it, because I just can't love that movie. But I'm excited to see these two come back together, especially with Brendan Fraser's whole like coming back to Hollywood, doing The Whale, being excited, more pointless nonsense in a sense. I mean, if you're not a fan of these, you're probably like, why? And a lot of people had, the Tom Cruise one came out, that bombed really bad. And so that was supposed to launch the whole Monsterverse again. I don't know, Universal's looking for a way. I didn't mind. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, GR. I think the Tom Cruise one was better than that third one. That third one was it was just a movie.
Third one wasn't. That third one, Brian, had nothing to do with the storyline. It was something they threw together, and it was a piece of garbage. The grown-up son didn't work at all.
No. And the GR thing is, though, too, they were like, the Mummy wasn't there. It was a whole different character that's not the Mummy. It's not Imhotep, which we had the whole time, which, again, if you have Imhotep in both movies, you think, then again, how many times can Imhotep come back? The Curse of the Dragon Emperor. Oh, Queen liked it. Queen? All right, Queen. We got one. Queen, I still say, you got to change my mind, Queen. Change my mind. And Queen, are you excited to see them come back, do another one? GR, though, too. Can this love story come true one more time to the big screen, these two coming together? Can it stay true for more than one more movie?
How do you give Queen a microphone? Can she
I
call
think
in?
they can.
Well, she can comment.
They have a chemistry. They have a chemistry, Brian, that works, those two.
That's
Yeah,
not
they,
what
they
we're
really do. Are you shocked they're coming back, GR, together one more time? Are you shocked they're both doing it?
No, I'm glad to see it.
You gonna go to theaters to see this one, GR?
Why not? I like it.
See, look at that. We got something GR likes, guys.
And I even drank some haterade and I still like it.
He still likes it. This is going on like wild on the internet the past like since last night. You know, last night it was like rumored it was going down, and then today it came out in all the trades being like they're officially back. Pictures of them together, excited to come back to the screen again to play these characters where made them pretty big in the 90s, Jonathan. I mean, think about that. Pretty big.
Yeah, I remember. I
You don't care
remember.
about these at all, do you? You don't care at all about these.
I mean, let me tell you what I care about. I remember being
One of his actors
Thinking
doing
myself.
something.
no. Go ahead, GR. One more time. That's better. Go ahead.
Jonathan, go
I
ahead.
missed it.
He said one of your
I already
actors
said
might be in it.
Don't need to repeat it.
Yeah, it was happening back then too. The thing is this. I remember back in those days going to the movie theater to see like The Mummy, or in this case, Mummy Returns, whatever. That was the whole evening. That was the thing. I was 16. You get in the car, you go pick up your friends, and you feel like a badass, but you're, let's be honest, in a caravan or a Kia Sportage, and you pick up your friends and you go to the big movie theater that had, remember the special ones? What they have, Brian? What they have, GR? What they have, Pepe? The special ones. They
Bars?
had stadium seating.
Oh,
Remember that?
all
Remember
right.
that?
Yeah.
All that meant was the seat back was higher, and the popcorn was more expensive.
And no popcorn buckets.
Well, sometimes. But my point is,
No,
oh, no, go ahead, GR. This is
not-
gonna be
not
much
that you had
better
to pay
than what
for
I
it.
had to say.
Yeah.
What's that?
Not the ones you had to pay for, he said.
Oh,
The
we
specialty
did.
ones.
We did, or they were made out of cardboard. But
So,
my
John-
point is, we'd all go together as this crew of teens who felt like we ruled the world, and we'd go and we'd see these movies that were spectacular. We'd see these characters that, in some cases,
we also
literally
saw some
ruled.
that sucked, Jonathan.
What's
I got to
that?
be honest. I mean, yeah, there were good ones, but there was a lot of movies back in the day that
Yeah.
sucked too.
Oh,
We ain't talking about them movies. We talking about what he like.
what I'm saying is, when you pay $15-$20 and then you spend another $15-$20 and you can't pause it and you're watching it on the big screen, all of those stories mean more to you. So that's a more important story, like the initial Predator, like the initial Alien, like the very first Predator versus Alien. But when you can watch it at home on your big screen, when you don't have to beg your parents for the keys to the caravan, when you don't have to spend $30-$40 on popcorn buckets and everything at a movie theater that you can't pause it at, when you could just watch it from home and it's decent, then you start to realize the money you wasted on Alien versus Predator 1, Alien versus Predator 2, all the
Mummy?
other ones. The Mummy
Mummy?
one, the Mummy.
Move down from here. What about Mummy?
What you realize is the Mummy one was great. They should have stopped there.
How about the Scorpion King? You're about that too?
I I know those people.
That was The
and
Rock. That was not a great movie. It was okay.
Here's the thing. He did a great job. The acting was great. It doesn't mean that it was done effectively. And
So you're not going to
act-
watch a Mummy 4. You're not going to watch that.
that affected me at Universal when we wrote Disaster Studios, which was the replacement of Earthquake in Universal Orlando. So we wrote a ride to replace Earthquake, and it was Disaster Studios that featured Christopher Walken and Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Had all those mummy things been more successful, that ride would have made more money. So it's not just about the superstars making millions. There are some of us who are not superstars, but we can cash in off of how well a project does. And sometimes that comes down to how many people ride the ride. And
A lot of people ride that mummy ride still. A lot of people ride that mummy ride.
the mummy delivered.
It's a great
You
ride.
know what didn't deliver?
Huh.
Other things that The Rock has done. Because, contrary to popular belief, just because Dwayne The Rock Johnson is a part of it doesn't mean it's gold coins.
I don't think GR is.
Sometimes it's garbage.
With the-
GR, you wouldn't understand. I'm talking about shit that makes money. But one day we'll talk about, your
Mummy makes money.
cotton candy stamps and shit like that.
I'm going to tell you right now. Pepstar, are you excited about this?
Well, I look at it this way. And you know me, I'm an original guy. So the very first one that was done, they had me. After that, I kind of got lost. So, what more can you fucking do? You've brought the best that you can bring out of this project with number one. And then you go back because you think you can make more money on number two. It's just the thought process of thinking you can make more money when the first one does good. The second one is caca fluganza.
What would you expect from a Burger King 2?
Yeah. Well, the first
the
one,
burgers to be better.
the first one was an $80 million budget, and it made $417 million. The first
That
one.
was one, right?
That was one.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they looked at. But if you're going to do that, then you got to bring some shit that's just as good. And it wasn't.
The second one was a $98 million budget. They spent $18 million more and made $443 million. So still did great. If you think about it, especially back then, especially for like 2001, that's pretty good,
Yes, but it's not as good.
It's not as good,
we
though.
move into the future, what starts to happen, especially if you're making more than one picture, is legacy becomes, move your hand like that, GR, but also live on your fixed income, brother. I'm talking about how to get rich, and it comes from building legacy.
Okay.
Not
We're talking
sticking
about the
with
mummy movies,
old
not about
school.
getting rich, Jonathan. Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ.
We made it.
You
It took
could
us 2 hours,
ROM
but we did
tonight.
it. But that's my thing is you can make not just great money as a picture, but also pay your actors great money. Think about the legacy. It can't get worse as we move on. It should get better.
Yeah.
And Brian, Pepe, GR, can you give me examples of movies that get better as we progress?
No,
They never do.
That was my point.
They never do. They never do. Because a story can tell its whole story, and then all of a sudden it's like they don't have an idea unless they actually have a 3-picture idea coming out the gate, but that never happens. Even the Star Wars movies, they'd say that, we're going to have that, and then they drop the ball on it. They have no plans, and they change things, and then all of a sudden, based off of how well the last one did, they get nervous about it, and they start taking last-second changes because they're worried about the script, and that's when things go downhill.
To the future.
Back to the Future. That did great. The third one
Back to
wasn't
the
as the third
Future.
one was good, but it wasn't. The second one was great.
I thought
First
the
one's great.
second one was their best.
That was a great movie. Yeah, the second one was awesome.
GR is looking at the clock.
GR is trying to find more
I
race.
see him looking
But that's only my loose example of if we can put more weight on the value of what a film communicates, not just the pop pizzazz, all the special effects. We know special effects. Teens
Right.
who used to be playing Super Nintendo can now create special effects on their phone with Sora 2, right? Now that travels a lesser distance. So
So I gotta
let's
say though, this is the Mummy though, man. The Mummy is like it's like a built-in franchise, the Mummy verse. It's like this IP they've had for a long time. GR since back in the day. Back Boris Karloff was it GR, help me out.
that's the argument is back in the
Help me
day.
out, GR.
Boris Karloff.
Karloff.
Karloff. There we go. But I mean, like it's those. I said IP that they've been trying to make relevant since like back in the day, and it does only so well.
That's who Clayface is
And,
patterned after, by the way.
Yeah, I
Clayface.
wish. Which of course he's supposed to be a tragic actor, and like going through, of course, the evolution of changing his face, trying to be perfect, but never was. That was one character of Clayface. I will say this though. I go, regardless of we talk about money, making money, franchises dying off after time, The Mummy 4, I think, will make a lot of money. I'm going to say it right now. I think it will make a lot of money. And I think they're going to do it right. I'm
In
going to
terms
say
of
no.
how much they've invested?
I
Or
bet
just
they spend,
period?
I think it'll be by its own. I think it's going to stand alone and make a lot of money. I think they'll spend close to $200 million on it. And I'm going to say it's going to make $700 million. I'm putting it out there now. Say there now.
Why?
I have a feeling about it. I have a feeling. GR.
It's your feeling?
Yeah, I have a feeling.
Okay.
I have a feeling. GR, what do you think? Am I way off? You think I'm making a bad call
I
tonight?
agree with you, Brian. I think, and Queen's very accurate here. Boris Karloff did originate the role of the Mummy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think 1937.
Well, now we have Tom Cruise. Now we have a new Mummy. I don't know what the new Mummy is going to be. They're going to bring back the original Mummy or have a whole different creature too. That's a whole story too. We don't have any details yet, but you only have Rachel Weisz, and you also have is her brother going to come back? That's a good question too. Are the rest of the supporting characters going to come back? We don't know. More information will be coming, but those two heads coming back, you know the narrative will be driven forward from the old storyline. Hopefully they can make a new narrative with a new villain work as well as that first one. But as Jonathan said, it's hard to do. But I think in order to get these guys coming back, they've been talking about for a decade to sign them on, to get them to do it. I'm guessing that script has to be good. Has to be good. Or they did this.
Brian, are you saying? Did I just hear you say? I'm guessing The Mummy 3 has to be good. Is that what I'm hearing you say?
Four.
Pardon me. The Mummy 4 has to be good.
Mummy 3 sucked. We already talked about that.
Right. So they're going to fix it on the fourth one.
Hey, man, it's only been like a decade, so only time will tell.
The problem ain't the storyline. The problem is the expectation
here we go again.
of the writers or producers. It's not
always expectation. There's a lot of people that are expecting this to be great. There's a lot of buzz online. Kids don't know the Mummy. Kaiser, that's a good point too. People don't know the Mummy. The kids don't. Probably Jen Alpha doesn't know it. But I'm going to tell you, maybe they can find a way to make it relevant as a fresh revival that's not just all about the last ones. I'm hopeful. I really am. And I'm going to tell you, MSN
made movies for the audience rather than for themselves only. I think those movies would make a lot more money.
Yeah. You know what they should do is like have some polling or something. I don't know. Maybe get some more, at least get one fan, get one fan of the franchise or a person on there in every writer's room. But I'm going to say this right now. Mummy 4 is coming, guys. Get locked. Get ready for Imhotep to come back. Now your soul belongs to me, according to that line from the, you know, mean that roller, you know what, Jonathan, the roller coaster, but I'm excited about
I know it. I helped design it. I know the roller coaster. Your soul belongs, and then you go backwards. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Good to see you, John, on TikTok too.
Wow.
I'm excited about it. Pep Star, I'm excited about it. GR, I'm excited about it. I'm putting it out there. It's going to be big. I think it's going to be big. What do you guys think? Anyways, guys, thanks for being here on Kruse Control. Having a great time tonight. Yeah, happy to have you here at Pep Star. Happy to have you guys here all the time. Pep Star, hope you had a great time today. You have a great time, man? Good to have you here.
Yeah. Always have a good time when I get to come back. Yeah.
You guys, your feud will never end, huh, Pep Star?
Never.
It's my favorite thing.
Because I'm
correct perfection.
I'm always right, so you know, it is what it is.
Well, thanks for being here, Pep Star. Have a great rest of the week. Get those hot takes ready for this week, Pep Star. We're excited for 400.
Let's do it.
Let's make it happen, Pep. Also, thanks for being here. The Thirsty Daddy, GR Waters. Thanks, GR.
My pleasure, bud.
And also, yeah, GR, it's going to be a fun show. 400 coming up. You stoked? You locked and loaded? You got that haterade ready? You ready to rock and roll with that? Thanks, Quinn. Yep, he's ready. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I am definitely ready.
Thanks for being here, GR. And also, thank you. Welcome back, Mr. Jonathan McFadden.
We'll Saturday morning.
Thank you. I would like to take my award from tonight and give it to GR because I know that
I don't want your award. Keep it.
All right, but I'm still gonna say my stuff. So
Thanks, Chase.
then. My point is this: it's been
He's trying to wrap the show. Would you shut up?
cool. Thanks
Jesus
for taking that
Christ.
time. Anything else you want to say before he wraps the show, or is it my turn now?
Tonight you have had ROM again.
Great.
No,
Thank
it's
you,
trying to
Lord.
say goodnight.
Relax, dude.
Cool.
Relax.
Look, Perkins coupons are in the mail. GR, relax. I'll compensate. My compliment to you
Okay,
was
whatever.
going to be you did a great job, both of you, but specifically you. 400 is not a small number. And I think you guys handled the drama that comes between 1 and 399 exceptionally well. And I know that I was not part of that drama was my point that I was making. And yet I find myself here on 399, and every time, Brian, you ask me if I can be on a show, if I can't do it, regardless of the gig or the price or the whatever, I'm always disappointed. I think you've built a great community. I think you've built a great family, and I want to say it's my honor to be here with all of you.
I love you, man.
And I
You're the best.
cannot wait to see you again in the 400s. That's what I was going to say to you.
What's happening? Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate you, man. Nothing but love coming your way. Nothing but love for all you guys. This show doesn't happen without everybody here that comes on and participates, is part of the crew, part of the panels, and part of the experience that is Kruse Control. Couldn't do it without this guy either, right? The Pep Star, guys.
Oh my God, Pepstar is literally A-list.
Gotta be nice.
We'll get more snickety snacks for your Pep Star. And we couldn't do it without the Thirsty Daddy, too, guys. Yeah, it's getting late for you, too, I know. It's a late show. It's a late show.
No. The hour has nothing to do with it, Brian.
Well, it's good to have you, GR. Happy to have you as always. Hope you had a good show tonight.
My pleasure.
We appreciate you, GR. Appreciate you guys out in the chat so much. Thank you for joining us. We got a lot of new faces in here too. Conan, thanks for being here. MSN, I'm going to check out that what's it called? Astro Monster. I'm going to check that out. It's on my list right now. I can't wait to see if do you recommend it? I'm on it. It's going on my list. Queen, Kaiser, thanks for being here as always.
Queen, yes, Queen.
Zombo, thanks for being here too. Appreciate everybody out in the chat right there. John over on the Ticket to the Talk, thank you. Also, along with there, who was Chase Jackson's over there. Also over there, we got David Campbell over there. Thanks, guys, for joining us. I hope you have a great night. I have to go myself. Okay, guys, good to see you. Thank you for tuning in for so long, guys. Freddy vs. Jason is a masterpiece, guys. I'm just joking. But I will say, have a great night. Take care of yourselves. Episode 399. We'll hit that 400 later this week, guys. Take care of yourself. Keep spreading that love. You got to keep telling everybody, like and subscribe. Join our Patreon if you can. And as always, guys, tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great, 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 great,
Better say chinchilla.
grandmas and grandparents who actually brought GR, Jonathan, and Pep Star together for a happy holiday romp. Until next time, everybody. See ya.
Control show. Kruse Control show. Kruse Control show. Kruse Control show.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.